And okay, hey everyone. My name is Kara, and I am here with Kaylee. She is the founder of Paired Up, and we are talking about 3 things to do over holiday breaks. Kaylee, that is what is on top of everybody's mind. You got a week coming up at Thanksgiving, you got Christmas and New Year's. This is an ideal time, not just to take a break, but to get prepared. So that's why I really was like, this is a great topic for people right now.
Yeah, prepared as in paired up, right? Sorry, bad joke.
Insert any type of opportunity to say paired up, you get bonus points.
Exactly. Perfect way to do it. Anyway, I could go on. I'll stop. But yeah, I mean, you could either, the holidays could feel overwhelming for you as a business and you're trying to get everything together. You're looking forward to having some relief and some time off, but social media and how you're going to handle that, because it's also a big time for a lot of business to do sales with Black Fridays and Cyber Mondays and everything that's coming up as we move forward. Last shipping day for people to buy stuff. This is prime time for businesses. So you don't want to slack off on social media as we go into the holidays. So it's better to be prepared. So we have some top tips for you. Number 1 is going to be work ahead. I say this to people on my team. I say this to every business I work with, or if I talk at a conference. All throughout the year, working ahead is key when doing social media, but now as we head into the holidays, more than ever. So you want to have that content done. I will tell you right now, with clients that we are working with, majority of them are done the content through the beginning of December, because we like to have an approval process so that our businesses can see what we're doing, approve it, make any changes that they want, and then we get it out there. We don't want to bombard people as we go to the last week before Thanksgiving, where they're trying to wrap up their work and their social media is the last thing that they want to worry about. So we've kind of already started that process, but you as a business owner really need to have that done, have it scheduled out of the way so that you don't have to worry about doing anything on social media. And you're going to be sitting at Thanksgiving dinner and the post is going to pop up and somebody's going to be like, oh, where'd that come from? Well, that's because you planned in advance and you have your content already ready to go. It's the only way to really get through the holidays without wanting to throw your phone out the window.
Well, how often do you typically prepare or prepare in advance? Is it 2-3 weeks? What's your standard?
Ideally 2 weeks. Sometimes it's 1, but we would like to be at the 2-week mark. At this point, most of us are about 3 weeks ahead of schedule with the content that we have for clients that work with Paired Up. And hopefully we can stay on top of that and keep that going as we get into the Christmas timeframe as well. It's good because when you're planning in advance, you can have some posts that are very generic. I mean, they're still on brand, but they're a little bit more generic. That, let's say something pops up and you got a post that's a little more timely. You can slide that in there, no problem, and then reschedule the other one for later on. And bada bing, bada boom, now you've added to the end of your couple of weeks and you have some fresh content and a very low stress. I am a promoter of low stress. I don't do yoga or meditation, but this is my way to promote low stress.
Well, it's working because you're prepping. And this is something else that we talked about the other day, is spreading these ideas out. Please, I feel like I could get so guilty when it comes to trying to put everything into one post.
Yeah. So, I mean, sometimes you just have to think. And we do social media audits for companies, which we offer those. So if you would like to have a social media audit done for your business, you can go to our website and fill out the contact us form. But the thing is a lot of the times when we do that, and I look at somebody's social media or their business's social media, I see they have this post, they have all kinds of information dumped into one post. And I say to them, look at this. You could have made this 5 days of posts that all link to the same link or the main idea. So try to simplify it. That's the biggest thing to do when it comes to social media. The beauty of social media is that you can post whenever you want. So why just put all this stuff in one post when you could do it tomorrow? Let's say you have 5 tips for, financial success in 2023. Okay. Instead of having those 5 tips in one, why don't you make a week of a theme of 5 financial tips? So you can see, looking at it like that. Okay. So what's the best way to look for sales? Okay, make a post, best way to look for sales, make it maybe 2 or 3 days instead of just one with all of the information dumped into one. So try to think like that, spread out, theme your weeks, and then, you can have more with less work, basically.
I really like that, because I find that, let's be real, when we're on social media too, you're wanting to make it, and this word may be overused, but digestible as possible. And you're not necessarily going to remember this like long list of things, but one thing can stick out. And I often screenshot it, and then, I have it on my phone to remember later.
Yep. Because when you open, I've said this in a previous conversation before, but when somebody opens their phone and goes to Instagram or Facebook or any of the platforms, they're already in discovery mode. Their brain is ready to take in what you're going to give them. And once you capture them with one, they're going to go back for more later. So you don't need to keep them for a long period of time. This isn't, a program where you're on for 30 minutes and you got to fill it. So it's the beauty of being able to put as many posts out there as possible and just stay in the algorithm.
Okay, so the top 3 things over the holiday breaks. Let's talk about the last one here, number 3. And this is talking about being holiday focused. We actually started doing this on your account before November even, because I was under the impression that a lot of influencers start posting and dropping their different holiday lists on November the 1st.
Yes. So you really need to be ahead of it. So you don't, we work with a clothing company who is launching a men's clothing line. Okay. So you don't want to wait until it gets to that week to start those conversations and start putting in the idea of, hey, this is going to be a great gift for your husband or your brother or your significant other. Like, you start kind of changing the tune early on. I'm guilty of yelling at the houses and the businesses that have Christmas decorations up already. It's giving me legit rage. And my daughter's now starting to yell from the back seat because she hears me do it so much. But when it comes to branding for your business on social media, you have to start that now for holidays, post Thanksgiving. I'm talking about Christmas. You need to be starting to do that now, because people are planning. People are trying to get their Christmas shopping done before everybody's starting to do it, or before it's too late to ship things. So go ahead and start doing that at this point and getting your stuff together. And also, let's say you're not selling a product when it comes to branding for Christmas and for the holiday season. If you need to be thinking about who you're trying to attract. So let's say you are a nonprofit, or you are a landscaping company, or, whatever your business may be, you want to think like the people you're trying to attract. And right now, what's on the brain? Ooh, I might be going on vacation. I might be getting off of school for a couple of weeks. I might be being able to sleep in. You want to think like they are. So when you're producing a post that's, maybe Thanksgiving or Black Friday or Christmas or something, you want to think in their mind, okay, are they doing any events? What are the local events that are going on? Post those type of things. It may have nothing to do with what you normally are promoting and your brand, but you're thinking like the people who are potentially going to be buyers for you. And once you have a solid, foundation of posts that have your brand in them, you can sprinkle these other ones around, because you just want to get them to the page. Once they're at the page, then they can figure out what else your brand is about.
Okay, so there you go. Those are 3 things to do over holiday breaks. Do not let this time be wasted. Look ahead. 2023 is, less than 2 months away. So I know you'll be doing over the holidays.
Yeah, it's only 50 some days away, 52 days or something. That's crazy. So get on it.
Okay, and remind people one more time what they need to do if they want to get a hold of you, if they cannot get on it and they need help.
Yeah, if you want a Kickstarter program, or you want to see if we should cover your social media for your business, you can go to pairedupsocial.com and that will give you a whole bunch of different information, how to contact us. It has our contact form. It also has what packages we do, that kind of stuff. And you can get all of that at pairedupsocial.com.
Okay, and there'll be a link to this post inside the comments as well. All right, okay, 3 things to do. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.